Oh, Gerald, I'm so happy that you decided to come with me to our favorite giant duck pond. You see, for our 50th anniversary, I decided to give you this old pipe, 'cause I know you love to smoke. Oh, crap. Oh, God. I got this hot dog. Well, Maud, oh, hold on 1 second. Here you go. Oh. Oh, dear.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Fish Tank. It's another week, and unless you're one of the select 7 people that were watching our stream this weekend, you may not know that it has been 1 year since the creation of Nerd Much. This is our 1-year anniversary, and this weekend we had an all-day stream where we just played all sorts of games. It was mainly Bobby playing, and there's a little bit of Alex and I, and a little bit of Emily at the end, but it was just a whole lot of fun. And I'm sorry, we tried to get some footage on YouTube for you guys, but we kind of messed up with the settings, and so all that video is gone. But we had a great time shooting it. There was a lot of fun, and it was great to celebrate our website's infancy by playing games, by talking about games, just having fun with each other, having fun with you guys, talking with a few random people that were chiming in the comments. That was a lot of fun, and so I really wanted to talk about some other anniversaries in games. Not necessarily anniversaries that are happening this year, but just the good and bad ways that companies have celebrated their games. Probably the best example for the right way to celebrate your game, Nintendo came out on Kirby's 20th anniversary back in 2012. Now, Kirby is not one that is on everyone's list for games to play, but I love the original one. I don't really like the others, but the original one was great. And the fact that that's 20 years ago, that's incredible. But what they did was beautiful. They came out and they created this game that's basically called Kirby's Dream Collection. And in it, there's 6 of the classic Kirby games, and there's a music CD so you can listen to Kirby music, which is actually really good. And the best part is that the presentation behind the game, it felt like there was a lot of love. It felt like you were walking through a museum. They had stuff about the history. They even had a few episodes of the really bad Kirby TV show that I remembered as a kid. It was just a fantastic nostalgia trip down memory lane. And that's beautiful. And I wish more games were like that. Now contrast that to when Capcom thought it was a great idea to celebrate Mega Man's 25th anniversary, which there are a lot of Mega Man fans out there. And as you all know, Capcom has kind of forgotten about the Blue Bomber, and it's really sad because he's an icon. He's almost as big as Mario, Sonic, and Zelda, and all these big characters that everyone just immediately recognizes. And the fact that they've just kind of scooted him to the side is sad. Now, what makes this 25th anniversary for him, same year as Kirby, what makes that so bad is that it seems like they forgot about it, because now I'm not saying every game should have a game coming out with it, but really the only thing they did, I mean, besides some merchandise, like so-and-so wanted to put out a statue, besides some merchandise, the only thing they did was put out a new game that was really a fan-made game that was already in creation called Mega Man X Street Fighter. And that's not how you celebrate one of your great franchises. You don't just kind of scoot it out there. Now, thankfully, years later, 4 years later, they finally came out with a game called Mega Man Legacy Collection, and this is what they should have done. I guess maybe they didn't have this in the pipeline at the time, But I'm glad they at least learned from their mistake, because this is just like the Kirby collection. This is a game where it takes 6 of these games. It has all the history and artwork of Mega Man. It added more to it, like leaderboards and more challenges. It was a celebration of Mega Man. So where was that 4 years ago? Or why not save it for the 30th anniversary? Because what are they going to do next year? Probably nothing. And speaking of 30th anniversaries, Super Mario. Super Mario Brothers had their 30th anniversary last year, and I'm kind of mixed on this one because I'll start with the bad. Pretty much all we got was every sort of Nintendo Direct, which was like, hey, by the way, 30th anniversary Mario. Just letting you know. They did come out with these 30th anniversary amiibos. There were 2 of them. You got the classic color and the modern day color. That's really about it. Now in Japan, they at least got some musical performances. So you had 2 concerts from the people who play the Mario music. That's fantastic. They also had various other events playing, where they invited a bunch of other bands to play Mario music. That's how you celebrate. Granted, that was only in Japan. I don't know why, because for Zelda's 25th anniversary, they came out with that concert series, and that toured around the US, and that's still touring around. Now it's been rebranded as a different concert series, but it's 2016, and they're still coming out with 25th anniversary Zelda concerts, basically. So, I don't know, I feel like Mario is more iconic than Link, and the fact that Mario is regulated only to Japan, it's a little bit weird. I'd love to go see a Mario concert. A ton of people would love that. Now, they did come out with Super Mario Maker, which I don't think was originally part of the 30th anniversary, but I think it is very fitting as a celebration, because playing that game, well, yes, it does a lot of other things that are really incredible, like the fact that it's probably the one game that makes the Wii U make sense. But the fact that they put out this game and you can kind of see the history of the major points in side-scrolling Mario's history. You can see various things that have come about, various enemies, various level designs, and that's just kind of neat to see the old with the new and be able to swap them at any time. That in itself is kind of a celebration. So with that, we really hope that future games get the recognition they deserve. If you like this video, or if you hated it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I mean, we got 4 new ones, so we did something right last week. Now, if you'd like to follow us on Facebook, you can do so via the description below. You can also find us on Twitter at NerdMuchCom. I'd like to thank you all for joining us this week. I'll see you next time. Now, this whole year is the 30th anniversary for Metroid. Now, I understand that Metroid is not the best-selling Japanese franchise, but people really love it in America and in Europe, and Nintendo has said nothing. The only thing that we know of Metroid-wise is that they're releasing Federation Force. And I'm sure we all know how we feel about that one.